As it is, I'm being forced to leave my hotel room because for a week plus, even before I came here to Dubai, I've just not, I don't just have the zeal to put on makeup or to dress up. I love dressing up, guys. Seriously, I could shop for the whole, like, seriously, but I just felt really out of it, just not do anything. I just want to be locked up. But then I just felt like, no, I can't keep doing this. I need to do whatever it was. And I felt like it was just me just thinking about all the lives that was lost due to the negligence of some people, or the just the economy, just the country, you know. um, but yeah, I had to do this because, one, it's okay for people to feel burnt out. It's okay for you to feel, for you not to feel motivated. Social media is not going anywhere. If you're an influencer or you're a content creator and you just feel like you've been given and you've been given and you just feel really tired and it's that time you need to take a break, take a break. I think this video is definitely gonna be super long, so I'm sorry already. I'm just trying to apologize before, you know, this goes up at all. Today's gonna be a get ready with me video. Yes, I'm in my robe and it's gonna be a chit chat, right? Right. I already used the Younger Beauty brow lotion to fill my brow, so now I'm just trying to get my brow done so I don't sweat it all out. Struggle. Using my ABH brow pomade in medium brown. For everybody asking me where I've been and why I haven't been doing any tutorial or how I haven't posted this, you know, when you have like dual personality, I think I could actually say I do have that. I have dual personality. I could be the most antisocial person in the room. At the same time, I could be the life of the party. It's just the mood thing. It's not always fun for the people you're around if every time you're shoving your camera, you're just putting it to your face, you know, trying to, and not everybody really appreciates it. Definitely not my boyfriend, because it's the type of person that it has zero tolerance. Like, seriously, the few times I've actually ever taken his picture on Snap or on my Insta story, I know it was just trying to do stuff to make me happy, and you know, it was just trying to play along. But I know there are times where I have to like stop and check myself, like, no, don't do that. I'm a forensic analyst. I graduated from John Jett College of Criminal Justice in New York, and prior to that, my parents wanted me to be a nurse. All African parents want you to be a nurse. So I went to school. I got my medical assistant degree just for a tryout, honors roll and everything. After a year of practicing as a certified medical assistant, I hated my life. I love my patients. I loved working with my doctor. For me, it's never really been, oh, what are people gonna think about me, or what are they gonna say, or they're gonna say I'm a failure. For me, it's never been about that. I really don't care, because one, I don't think anybody I don't think anybody put food on my table, or anybody is gonna feed me when things go south. So I'm always like, you know what, whatever decision I'm making it because of me, and I'm gonna stand by regardless of whatever it is I'm facing or I'm going through. Because I made that decision, I wasn't really gonna care about whatever repercussion that was coming with it. I just made my decision and I ran with it. It's really hard doing makeup and chit-chatting at the same time. I'm gonna let this know. Now I'm gonna use my fancy beauty. I'm gonna be using my skin long wear with less foundation to prime my face. I had a lot of questions like, how am I gonna make it? This is gonna be a tough situation for me. Who am I gonna run to? And you know, America is a place where nobody cares about you. Nobody got your back. Like, you're by yourself. Before anybody would give you $1, we are enjoying in Nigeria where you're in school, you're broke, you could go to your uncle or your auntie or your sister or something and you get money. In America, nobody gives you $1 just like that. Like, so pretty much, if you don't work, you don't eat. So the next question is, what am I gonna do with my life at this point? Day, I woke up and I decided to pack up my stuff and I moved to Alabama. I enrolled in a school. That really was a lot for me because it meant me starting over again in college. So I decided to up for a degree in forensic financial analysis and criminal justice and a public admin, a major in public admin. But yeah, so I had to make a sacrifice. Yes, I didn't like what I was doing at the time, but how was I going to survive? I had to use what I had to get what I want. So I decided to use my degree as a medical associate. I got a job in a medical facility and I started working there. Within a few months, I became a manager. I grew up the ranks. I was good at this thing, but I just hated doing it. I just clearly hated waking up, and I just couldn't stand the idea of I'm gonna be stuck doing this for the rest of my life, So I wasn't just happy. So that was a little while for me. I had to go with my LA Girl Pro concealer. I think this would do the. So within 2 years of me trying to get that degree, the school in New York opened up one of their faculty to actually handle that degree in New York, a forensic financial analysis. That's a forensic analysis in criminal justice. Anyhow, so I had to move back to New York, and that was me saying bye to all my friends, all the great people I've met. At this time I was a bit stable, like, money, because once you work you got money. And I was happy. I met like my now best friend Jennifer, who was really a good friend. You understand, like, there's some moments you pass through in life that really show you who your true friends are and who you should stay away from, really, if that even makes sense at all. This journey really made me meet a very great person. Her name is Jennifer Afoke. I love you, girl. My homegirl. We've been unbreakable ever since. I know she claims she has turns of best friend, but you know, girl, trust me, at this time my friends were like family. Shout out to James, shout out to Jerry, shout out to Larry, shout out to Jennifer, shout out to Daily. These people were already like family, but guess what? I had to stand up and go after my dream, which was becoming a forensic analyst. And it was crazy. I had to move back to New York. At this point I already knew what living in New York and living in the country felt like. I would rather choose the country, because although I love my Lagos, New York was like Lagos, reminded me of Lagos, but then it was just. And there's something about life. It's easy for you to want to get held back because, you're thinking, I'm not gonna be with my friends, I'm gonna miss these people, how am I gonna do it, I can't do this. And then because of those people, remember, those people are gonna keep living their life if you choose not to. You could be stagnant, or because you don't want to change environment, you don't want to meet so people, you want to still be with your friend. But then if you don't change, if you don't challenge yourself, if you don't go after what you believe in, you're never ever, you're going to remain at the same spot, and that's not growth. So I graduated and I worked for a year, and then I decided to relocate back to Nigeria. If we're gonna calculate the time I came back and time I was away, I've been away for about 9 years at this point. So I came back into Nigeria 9 years after I initially left. I had a job, I had everything going on for me, and I decided to just leave all that and moved to Nigeria. So I had that moment where I'm like, oh, have I made a crazy mistake? Why didn't I think about this through? Why didn't I think this through before I made the decision about coming back? Oh my god, I'm itchy, right? Why didn't I make this decision about what I was like? What have I done wrong? I just felt like I failed, you know. There was a night at home I sat by myself and I bawled out. I was just crying like a little baby. I was just crying. I just felt like I'm not about to make all this, you know, sacrifice and then give up now and not really realize or, you know, do whatever it is I said I came here to do. Actually, when I first initially moved back to Nigeria, I came with the hopes. Funny enough, I moved back in 2015. That was at the peak of the recession, guys. I moved back and I couldn't think about it. We are all traveling now to get some kind of education and thinking, oh, when we're coming back with a bang. You're gonna get a job and you're gonna do this. But we're forgetting that there are other people in the system that live there, schooled here, and we want to get the same job, and we're all competing for the same job, and mostly with the Nigerian mentality. Yeah, they appreciate people who studied abroad, but then it's really becoming like old. At that point, I just felt like I was a failure and I couldn't face my parent. I couldn't face anybody, but nobody really saw my pain or where I was or how low I was. Nobody saw us coming. I already made up my mind to go back. Really, I was just tired, and things just started changing up. One day I just woke up and I went to Lagos Island. I went to Lagos Island and I started making clothing. I had this tailor inside Lagos Island. I would sketch out designs, and I would sketch out design and I would sit with her. There was actually a day out of me trying to get work out to my client, I slept in Lagos Island. Yes. That was the kind of zeal I had. I had options. I had the option to just get a hold of my passport and just fly out and leave. But I'm like, no. I love challenges and I was ready to take it on. I was like, no, the fact that I made the decision to stay back in Nigeria, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it work. It was tough. Every step of the way was tough. Nigeria is not an easy place to leave. You know, a lot of things will drive you nuts or will make you go astray or make you lose your way. But then, if you are confident in who you are and your strength, to be who you want to be, then nothing can change it. I love wearing makeup, and I would just put on makeup, try everything. I always watch YouTube, I always see people, but I never ever thought about a day I was going to switch on a camera and put makeup on my face and speak about it. I have never thought about it. It never occurred to me. But then my sister saw the zeal and the strength and the way I was holding up, even in the face of uncertainty, I was still pushing. And she referred her friend to me, and I beat her face. She had, I don't know what she was going for, a party or something, but I beat her face, and she was like, oh my god, this is good. And ever since then, I kept on doing makeup. I believed in building a brand. Yeah, social media is good, but I was just done with the fake life. I just wanted something organic, very organic. I wasn't even the best, but then I put myself out there and I kept getting better over time. I just kept getting better. It just kept getting better for me, and ever from there it was just like, so I started my clothing line. I was doing makeup on the side. I sold clothes to my friends. I sold some clothing that Cara Stone and Cara work outfit. I would go measure up stuff like bankers. I would show them corporate wears, and that was where everything started changing. You know, everything started. Where am I going? I remember when I was about to start this video, I said I wasn't doing anything crazy. Guys, I just went crazy with my highlight. My highlight is popping, guys. Oh my god. Yeah. I know this was really a chit chat video, and it's really unlike me. I really don't know how to talk. I would really run away from, left to me, I would run away from actually having any kind of like chit chat or talking. I don't like talking. If I could do everything I want to do, reviews, everything without even opening my mouth, I think I'm gonna be the #1 candidate on that list of not opening their mouth. I'm gonna stop. So let me go on to have my outfit of the day.